Hello, friends! Welcome to my first ever playthrough of Hollow Knight. It's a brand new bonus game that's going to be replacing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and today we're starting early. So hello to the early gang, because at 3, Joel Duggan is going to be giving me a tour of West Hill on the Citadel server. That's something we mentioned we were going to do on stream as part of the celebration of him completing that project, and maybe a VOD that we can upload to patrons of the Spawn Chunks and that kind of thing. So, yeah, we're going to be kicking that off probably around 3 o'clock. Before that, I wanted to get in a bonus game stream, because I said I was going to start Hollow Knight, and this time around, we're playing the original rather than Silksong, because I have not played either, and Silksong just came out, everyone's very excited about it, so I thought I would jump in and see what Hollow Knight was about. I know very little about this game. I know that it's a platformer, kind of Metroidvania, and I know that Dark Souls fans really love this game as far as, like, the lore of the game, the sort of slow drip of world building, that kind of thing. So, if that's at 3 o'clock, what time is it now? 12. It is 12 noon. So we're going to be doing that in about 3 hours' time. So I'll do maybe 2.5 hour stream of this, and then I'll need to prepare some stuff, because I need to make sure I've got all of the versions and mods and stuff that I need for playing on Joel's server, like resource packs and stuff as well. Roster, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome on in. That 12-month streak. Have I played much in the way of Metroidvanias? I've played some, but like relatively few in terms of like platformers. I have played Celeste, which I think is probably going to be the most useful experience in playing this type of game, but we will see. For now, let's just check the game actually loads up in Streamlabs. I did set this up yesterday. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. I've turned the music down a little bit, so let me know if the audio balance is okay. I think I'm louder than the game, but I also have it on my speakers because I don't always like playing games with headphones on, so we will have to see how that works out. Hopefully there's not too much like audio bleed or anything. And as far as I know, this game doesn't have any like voice lines, so there's no need for subtitles, because any dialogue will be subtitled. I'm just going to get into it. Have not even started up the game yet, so I might end up moving my camera. We'll see. For now, a new game. Just slider until the frames touch the edges of the screen. That looks good to me. Adjust brightness to your desired level. Sure, 100% sounds good. Alright. Excited to see how this all begins. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast, as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hallownest by Monomon the Teacher. Lovely, it's poetic already. Little animated intro? I do love the art style of this game whenever I've seen it, so... Okay, some sort of awakening occurs, and many-eyed things are in there. A cocoon of sorts, maybe? Difficult to tell. I'm sure I'll have a lot of context for this later. But I played Dark Souls 1, I played Elden Ring, so I'm used to a world not giving me all of that information. Is this our little guy? I've obviously seen the character design of this this protagonist in all sorts of places. And I have seen a couple of people playing Hollow Knight before, just not really had any context for anything they were doing. Sylvain, thanks so much for 18 months. Never watched any Hollow Knight before. All the Silksong hype has me very excited to see you check it out. Yeah, I'm excited to play. Oh, I'm falling. And this looks like gameplay to me. Alright, yep, I have control. A to jump. I've never really known what the meter on the top of the screen does. Pretty standard. X to attack. Okay, that's currency, I assume? Can I wall jump? Not yet. there any other, like, abilities that I have? I can't, like, wall jump by attacking, but I can air attack. Attack seems directional. It's up, down, left, right, though. Okay, cool. I'll obviously be able to come back here later. Oh, there's more stuff I can hit. Great. Can cut the grass like Link in Zelda. And just break doors down. Okay, small bugs. Small bugs. Already finding secrets? Yeah, the main thing you always do, like, games go from left to right. Western games, especially, go from left to right. And so the first thing you do in any game is you always try and go left. Because there's usually something behind you. Game developers love to go left. Okay, there's a pit in the ground here. I probably have to hide from something in a second then. Or do I? Interesting. These are just lights. I don't know what it is I'm collecting here. Don't know the names of anything yet. I should also check if there's like a... Oh, there is an inventory. Okay, great. So back is the inventory. Focus. Focus collected soul to repair your shell and heal damage. Okay, strike enemies to gather soul. An old nail. Press X. Traditional weapon of Hallownest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. You think my camera's in a good place, chat? There's two other things here that we don't have yet, evidently. And I don't have anything else on the other side of the screen. But, yeah, let me know if the camera needs to move at all. But I think this is a decent place for it. Middle left is usually pretty good for most games. I notice also that jump is very dependent on how long you press the button for. That's something that will be useful to know. You've got a kind of drifty jump. Yeah, get out of here. What is this? Hello? Inspect. Up to interact. Okay, cool. Higher beings, these words for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Once enough soul is collected, hold B to focus soul and heal. Which I didn't need to do yet, strictly speaking, because I hadn't taken any damage. But that's good to know. Flyer. Okay, yeah, then I got hit, right. So now... Cool. So you got basically like 5 hits you can take. I presume enemies are going to deal more than 1 hit point every so often. There's a door over here on the left, but I want to see what's up here, aside from an enemy. Just getting used to the platforming now. Alright, yeah. Seems decent enough. And more stuff is falling from the ceiling, because of course it is. Never take your time in platformers. Cool. How is this game only created by 3 people? It takes 3 people a decent amount of time, and they're all quite talented, one assumes. Oh. Oh, I have, like, bonus life. That's interesting. So, like, temporary hit points. Right. Let's check what's through this door down here. Don't seem to take full damage, which makes a good deal of sense, although there are spikes down there, so evidently some sort of full damage is possible. This is one of those games where there's probably, like, hidden doors next to some of the spike traps. Oh, speaking of spike traps, good thing we got temp health. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to, like, test out whether or not there's a place I can go to over the spikes. But if it's anything like Celeste, there's probably secrets around everywhere. Oh, okay, yep. I thought I'd fallen into the spikes there. And, okay, can't jump up that. Didn't know that was going to fall, so, yep. Okay, so there's a spot I can go down here. I don't think I have the means to really cross this yet, it looks like, so... Maybe a long jump timed well would get me over there, but I doubt it. So we'll come up here instead. Inspect. Higher beings, these words for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization of the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. Knock, knock. Oh. We kicked the door down. I like this game. Alright. Mysterious Crow, thank you for this 35 months earlier as well. Assume we aren't far into the game yet. This is literally the opening 10 minutes, so... I wonder how we get back to that area, because there was clearly a couple of things I didn't get and some places I couldn't go yet. But that was a drop from which I cannot possibly hope to return, with my current skills at least. Dirtmouth, the fading town, or perhaps Dirtmouth? Joel will find that funny, because he lives in a place called Dartmouth. Oh there, traveller! I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depth. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Well, it's signposting that the bench does something, but... Many used to come hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. The bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company, not that you seem the talkative sorts. Okay, cool, so... Exhaust dialogue, usually a good role with games like these. And that took away my temporary health, so... Not that we would have it for much longer anyway, I suspect. For all your mapping supplies, we'll be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. I like their names. Did we get a name from this guy? I don't think we did, right? He's just... elderly guy who wants us to sit and chat. You get a little bit of a speed boost when you jump. So this is maybe the well that I need to go down, but what is beyond that? In true Dark Souls fashion, a cemetery. Inspect. Needs a key, I assume. A stone door with a simple lock. Okay, I do not have a key. So that's something we'll be looking for later, I imagine. Down the well we go. Elderbug. Oh, is the name on the bottom left? Okay, sorry, I missed that. Forgotten Crossroads. And interesting that I don't seem to be able to get back up. There's a chain. Oh, it says ascend. Okay, right. Let me go and look what this guy's name is. There we go. Names end up in the bottom left. Elderbug. Okay, great. Yeah, I was just so focused on the dialogue I missed the guy's name. Never mind. So Elderbug, Iselda, Cornifer. Nice. Thank you for pointing that out, chat. I will definitely be looking a little bit more closely in future. I like how much of the foreground stuff is destructible as well. It kind of gives you an impression of there being like 3D space at work here. Okay, very Super Mario type of enemies. Is that going to get up again? Or no? Nope. Is dead. Is this the kind of game where we screen away and then we come back and... yeah, okay, great. No, I figured it would be. Enemy sort of permadeath. Not likely to be a thing in one of these. So a lot of this is just going to be explore however we can. Hello? We found the sad bug. Can't reach him yet. And there's nothing here that says I can inspect or talk or anything, so I assume this is going to be a thing later. We'll probably have to fight him. Mostly just looking for the, like, doorways and stuff that will take me to other areas. Wow, there's a lot of this I can fall down. That means a lot of platforming to get back up. What's this? Inspect. The Pilgrim's Way. Descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. I'd have a map of any kind yet, right? I'm pretty sure there is a map, I just do not know how to access it yet. Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. Can I, like, repel projectiles or anything? No, okay, cool. Maybe there's an ability I get that lets me do that later, but it seems like I can't get past him for now without figuring something out. A lot of these bugs, like, essence seems to be orange. They're goop. Okay, I can fall down pretty far then, it looks like. Is step one of this game just fall as far as you can? Seems to be a direction I can reliably go. What is humming? Oh, hello. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. Please tell me you make maps. Yes! Working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Purchase map of the area for 30. Yep. Incredible. Hold LB. Okay, right. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not there for directions, I recommend so. Oh, so is this Cornifer? She's just now opening a shop in our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Haven't introduced myself yet, have I? This is Cornifer, and then it shows up in the bottom left. Okay, great. Always loved exploring the world. When I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. A huge unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? So we hold LB, right. Anything else to say? How are you finding my map? I've tried to fill out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you'd like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies, right. So looking at this, that scribble in the bottom left there is him. And so it's just like, go up there, cross over to the right, that gets you back out to Dirtmouth. I see. Oh, and it kind of like lifts you up through areas like that. That's helpful. Because I was like, I don't think I can make that jump, but evidently I'm doing okay. Survival doesn't seem too bad so far. Obviously, things haven't gotten really hectic for me. You've got to time your attacks to a certain extent, but at least this weapon comes out, like, pretty quickly, and enemy hitboxes don't seem absurd. Yeah, it's really just about making sure that you can hit, right? Yeah, there we go. So if we go to the right here, shout out to my currency right now. That should take us back to the surface, yeah? Just making sure I don't get completely lost on my first visit. There we go. Have I played Metroidvanias before? Yes and no. I've played a few, but I'm not, like, a super expert. This shop is now open. There we go. Hello, you.
Bapanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. What a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I wish he'd spent a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Let's see what's here for me to sell. Okay, so we need a quill if we want to update the map with new areas. We need a compass, which will pinpoint our location. Pin benches. Cocoons, that gives us extra health. Other vendors. Hot springs. I don't know what that means. Scarabs, which you can use to mark interesting spots on your map. And shells. Okay, so those are basically the two types of markers you have for, like, custom waypoints. Cool, okay, so I just gotta fight some stuff until I can buy more mapping supplies, and in the meantime try not to get too lost. Great, so this sort of updates as we go. Like a little bit. Nice. Okay, so now we're down here. There's a thing over here to our right. I presume the thing with horns that's below where we're at now is a boss of some kind, because that seems like the longest route to take to get there. So we'll see how we do with any of this. But in the meantime, acquire currency. Freaka, thanks so much for the 21. Ilinka with the 6 months. Missing the cozy days of Animal Well, but it seems like similar vibes. Yeah, it definitely seems like a similar sort of environment, if a slightly different tone. Oh, there's a place I can go into, right? And that's the 3 like masks or heads that we saw in the intro. So what's this about? Temple of the Black Egg, and who are you? A character. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. Well, we're charting it, so it's not going to stay uncharted for that much longer. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. So I wonder if each of those maybe represents like a boss that we have to fight or something like that. Maybe they start glowing once we've defeated, or we bring souls to it or whatever, right? For so long I felt drawn here, so many tales full of wonders and horrors, no longer could I resist, I had to see it for myself. What a time I chose to arrive! This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles, the air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough, though that's no problem, one only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really, the dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Talking trash about Dirtmouth. Who could resist such possibilities? Truly a marvel. Okay, cool, so he's probably just repeating from there. Nothing else I can get to in here, at least not yet. We're not going to fight him. So if we continue this way, we'll wrap back around to the same tunnels we would find anyway, except I couldn't go down the... Wait, no, I'm thinking of a different place. Like, I was thinking I couldn't cross underneath where Cornifer is, but I guess I can go a variety of directions. There's some paths that are currently inaccessible to me, or I'm just too chicken to try them. Yeah, these guys are charging at me, that makes sense. And of course the ceiling keeps caving in on me. Oh, can I get up here? I guess not yet. I'm waiting for this game to give me a double jump or a dash or something. I'm trying some of the other buttons just in case anything else happens, but If we go this way, it seems like it dead ends according to the map. But I want to see what's out here. Oh, hello. Oh, yikes. Okay, yep. Should have expected that. I've got to use all my juice. Oh, okay. Ground attacks too. Great. Okay, and that's as big as the waveform looks. Huh? Cool. We got him. Yeah. Big weapons. Definitely need to heal up after that. This dude over here in a jar? Hello? No idea what that did for me. But hey, I have 130 coins now. Whatever the currency is. I think it mentioned it on the shop screen. Is that a grub? Okay, cool. I have a grub now. Is there a grub hub somewhere that I can... Oh, crystals. Amethyst. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that anything that's like making little friendly noises like this is just going to be an NPC. Oh, bury my mother pale and slight, bury my father with his eyes shut tight, bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing, I join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are bursting with riches. Plenty for everyone. Grab a pick and join in. The children yearn for the mines, apparently. Okay, so we've got a miner. Oh, there's like an elevator. Huh. Good, it does come back down. I didn't get on it. Where does this take me? Just a higher region of the mines? As usual, I'm terrified that an elevator is just going to end with me getting squished against the ceiling. Don't have a map for this area. Okay, so we're off the edge of the map, and here there'd be monsters. It seems like we're in that sort of middle row over that side. I'll get off here just to see what's up. Oh, what are you? Interesting. That seems to be it, though. But it gives me some extra juice. That's nice. Alright. I think we've seen what we came to see here. Did we go up this way? Yeah, I think we need to go this way, yes? This definitely doesn't look familiar, so... Still not quite confident attacking stuff directly above me, but... So the currency is called Geo. Because it said something about some other kind of cost. It was like... Here is the... something else cost. That's just a timing thing with those enemies. Oh, you I don't know. You I have not met before. So you're just a jumper. Alright, cool. There's a lot of, like, spacing that you need to do. Great. Gotcha. Nice. So far, I don't know. Maybe it's going to obviously get harder with, like, bosses and stuff, but I was expecting the basic enemies to be a little bit more challenging than this. But obviously I'll be eating my words later, so let's not worry about it. Mostly right now I just want to acquire currency. Can I get to you yet? Is that just a tricky platforming thing? No, I guess not. Sorry to get that bug's hopes up. We're almost at 200. So we can buy some of the stuff from the map store already. I kind of want to go back with enough currency to buy more than one thing. Because it involves a lot of backtracking, right? A lot of bosses in this game took you like an hour each. Yeah, it's easing us into the challenges. I respect that. Okay, so now we're back here. So we've gone underneath where we're supposed to go. There's a couple of other like entrances and exits. I do like that he opens a map, like physically opens a map. Let's try doubling back around from underneath where Cornifer is then. Interesting that these give a little bit when you jump on them. I'm kind of curious if they end up moving later. Hey, bud. Okay, cool. He doesn't have anything else to say. So if we go underneath here, to the right seems to loop back around to whatever the challenge-looking icon is there. I guess I should also be a little bit wary of dropping down to places where I don't know what the floor looks like, huh? Because you never know when there's going to be spikes underneath you. And the cash goes everywhere. Wait, did that wall just give a little bit when I hit it, or am I imagining that? Oh, it did. Oh. Okay. Little path over the top. Let's see what's underneath and see if a path over the top is really necessary. Oh, okay, yeah, projectiles. Yep, okay, fair. Read that pretty well. Oh, and there's more than them. Huh. Use the platforms as cover. Nice. Okay, they don't multiply. That was my next question. Because I killed one and then two seem to come back. Interesting. There's lots of exits to and from this room. Oh. Is this a hot spring? Oh, it is. Oh, it restored my health. I can rest here. Is that like a save as well as a little checkpoint? Sweet. That's cool. This hasn't been added to the map yet because I don't have the quill or anything. Alright, we don't need to fight them if we've already opened the doors. That's okay. Okay, there are. Jump traps. I don't seem to be able to get up here yet. Not going back just for that one coin. Alright. This is working for me so far. Have I been in this room before? That's the tricky part of this, right? It's knowing where you've been, knowing where you're going. If I'm right, this is sort of on the right-hand side over there. Looks like I haven't been here before. Alright, now getting out of here, probably best if we go down there. Perfect. Is there anything further along there that I missed? Let's go check. Okay, you can go over the top. But I want to go below here. Just in case there's anything that I would miss. Which it doesn't seem like there is. Okay, and there's just money up there. Alright, we'll go back to that later. This doesn't seem to say a whole lot to me yet, but I imagine there's a way of interpreting those. There's at least like a ladder on there, unless it's just something else related to a system of language I don't yet understand. But the sign over there has the second icon, which maybe indicates boss encounter, because that's really what we're headed for here, right? And that's why there's a checkpoint here. Good. Inspect. A toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Insert Geo 50. Sure, why not? I see. Oh, it's transport. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you, the last stag. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years. I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. They stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I'll take you where you need to go. Oh, wow. There's a tube system. Well, let's go to Dirtmouth and see if I can buy some mapping stuff. Fast travel. Well, that's adorable. And hopefully we don't have to pay for it every time. But I've not encountered this place in Dirtmouth yet, so... Right, that's the station there. So it seems like these little places might actually open up a little bit. Cool. Hello.
Bapanada.
So a compass or a quill. I think the quill is probably more valuable to us right now. Yeah, what does notch cost? That I'm curious about. Anyway. Let's buy this because I want to be able to update the map as we go. The rest of this, I don't know... which of these is going to be best, so I think I'll save up for the compass first. And the friend is still here. Lovely. So we'll go back to where we were. CH Gaming Live, thanks so much for the 4 months. Doesn't seem to be anywhere we can go through here, then. So the sign I saw was actually for the Stagway. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for those in the future, because those basically unlock fast travel points. Prioritize the compass for now? Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. Oh, another big lad. Okay, interesting. Hi. It's a lot of playing keep away with these guys. Flawless victory. GG. So remind me, the compass was 220? So we're close enough, right? Oh, okay, that guy hit me. Oop. Getting a little overzealous with the movement, but that should get us enough for the compass. So I will briefly go back just so I can get a little bit more of an understanding of what we're doing here. Because drawing on the map is all very well, but knowing where I am to draw on the map is going to be helpful. Oh, my map updates when I rest at a bench. Okay. So I basically, yeah, it looks like I've been all the way up to this room that I assume is a boss room. All the Hollow Knight and Silksong content lately is making you so tempted to give Hollow Knight another go. Did you, like, give up on the game before, or was it just, like, you played it once and now you want to play it again? Mercy, thank you for the 32 months. I'm late, but hello, this game looks cute. It's very cute so far, but also very dark and brooding and interesting to me.
Bapanada.
Alright, perfect. Equip a charm to activate its abilities. To equip a charm, open charms menu while resting at a bench. Okay. So we now have map and quill, which is great. Charms right trigger. Cool. This is the Wayward Compass. Whispers its location to the bearer. Okay, cool. So this is a charm we have to equip rather than just a native function of the map. Understood. Oh, and there's like a overview map there. Great. Nice. Inventory is expanding somewhat. Still waiting for a few more, like, abilities and stuff, but I imagine... Okay, right, so the notch cost is how many equipment slots it takes, basically. And there are a lot of these, my days. I think I've seen this menu before, but I had no context for what it meant. Cool, so now we do this. Right, now I appear as a little guy. Love that for us. Love to be a little guy in this world. Can you also talk to her? I didn't know if... I didn't spot an option for just dialogue. But while we're here, I might as well just briefly check. Oh, cool. You can listen if you go on this side. For the places to end up, we picked this dreary town. I thought it a temporary stop, then my husband became obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is sound business, but other than you, who's buying? Fair. Sounds like a ghastly, dangerous place. Yeah, great, okay. She has a couple of dialogue options. I think she's mainly here to be a shop, but, cool. Good to know we can do that. How's the audio balance, folks? Is it okay? Is the music a little too loud or anything? Or any of the sounds? Mostly I just want to make sure that I'm audible over everything I'm doing here. Music is perfect? Okay, great. Good to know. Obviously stuff like this is a little bit louder, but... Lovely. Thank you, chat. Appreciate the feedback. Okay, so we have a spot up here, past Big Lads, and now we've gotten rid of all of our currency. I don't know what you lose, if anything, when you die, so I need to be at least a little bit aware of... Oh, Big Lad, it comes back. Ah. Well, if there's going to be a boss encounter over here, at least we'll treat this as a warm-up. Get some practice at pattern reading now. Get a little extra currency that we can maybe lose. Oh, they do like a little shoulder charge, I see. I thought they just sort of ran at you until you stopped them, but... Okay, yeah, whenever the music changes or goes away in this game, I'm assuming something big is about to happen. Yeah, we're right before... Those are the guys who just charge at you until whatever. That's the thing that screwed me up fighting that guy in the passage before, is the spacing. Oh, hello! False Knight. Okay, hi. Yep, okay, figured. Yep. Okay, and you can't just, like, collide with him, I see. Alright, got you. And now... Oh! Hilarious. Okay, and stuff falls from the ceiling. Good to know. What do I do with this? Nothing, apparently. Great, yep. I got hit by a boulder. Okay, so he winds up to those ones. Good to know. I'm assuming 3-phase combat. Okay, I think we got him. Maybe I didn't do enough damage the first time around. Okay, he's gone. He went. Take this moment to heal. And... nailed it. GG. Inspect. What do we have? What are you? Oh, City Crest. Is that another charm? Nice. Well, we survived, just about. And a bunch of coins. Very cool. Hello? What are you? Do we have to move this somewhere? Or is it just a football to play with? At least it doesn't get in the armor. Doesn't go onto the next screen with us. Okay. Oh, that's just the end of his maze. That looks like it should be able to open up there. So maybe we'll have to come back here at some stage. But either way. Can't really get past this too much. Interesting. So now from here it seems like we can go to the left. Right, and that opens up a way back through. So we're opening shortcuts and such as we go as well. This seems to lead somewhere else entirely. Oh, new location. Huh. I think I should probably go and offload my currency at the shop first, though. Sorry, I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Okay, great. So, Cornifer has now moved on. That's cool, though. We can also go to the left here. Which is a spot I haven't been to yet. Although it does mean going past a few of these guys. Maybe we can sort of reach that. Yep, okay. Just need to make sure I really mean my jumps. Hello, you. Oh, there's a little guy. He's made a little guy. Egg sack of some kind. Alright, now we're off the edge of the map, but we're still in the same area. And there's a grub! Hi, friend. I still don't know what you do, but if we're rescuing you, then great. Once again, we have yet to find the grub hub. I'm so curious to see what abilities we get that let me climb. Yes, I will find out what they do eventually. So from here, if we go back through the boss area, we can always get back to the stag station, right? The Grub Hub is an excellent name, and I hope there's a place called that. It's like a meal delivery service in the UK. It's like Uber Eats or whatever. I like the amount of breakable stuff that's just there in the background for you to hit as you're walking through these areas. That's kind of nice. And it all resets, so you can just casually tap away and keep your fingers busy whilst you're navigating these areas. Wait, I didn't come up here before, did I? I've just unlocked something here. So this is a place I didn't come to before. The floor was probably shut before, so maybe I needed to go the way I went in order to open that up. Ow. Alright, there's our first death. What does that mean? Map updated for a start. Interesting. So we've lost all of our currency. Is the icon on the map there where we died? So we need to get back to that. Yes, Dirtmouth is where Joel lives, yes. Dripstone continues to be as deadly as it is in Minecraft. I'll now destroy all pieces of it I see as an act of defiance. So now we need to go down here, and the spot where I died, I think, is just over here to the left. Oh, it's a thing you have to kill. Cool, good to know. I thought it was just something you had to, like, jump into and collect, but it is like your spectre is there. Anyway, turns out I didn't need to come down here. I needed to keep going upwards. So, there's my lesson in reading the map. Potato Psych, thanks so much for the 2 months. Welcome back as I retrieve all of my stuff for the first time. Alright, so we know nothing about the black egg yet. Generally pleasant surprise to find someone on Earth who knows this little about Hollow Knight. Yeah, I've never played the game. I've obviously seen a couple of people play it, but had no context for anything. And I always thought this was the type of game I would want to play, and so I've, like, tried to stay unspoiled for it, basically. So, shop.
Bapanada.
Bafanada to you. Who should, like, what should I prioritize here? I know there are going to be other vendors, so there's possibly also a reason to save my currency, but I don't know what yet. I think maybe these? Bench pin is great. Yeah, I figured that's probably going to be helpful too. The cocoons, I have found 1 total. But then the stagway is going to be really helpful later, so... yeah, that's cool. And we've been to a hot spring so far. But yeah, now I need to go and sit at the bench so I can see if any of the other stuff that I picked up was a charm, because I think maybe I have a few more of those now. Or maybe I don't. I have other stuff in my inventory, though. What's in my inventory? This. See, I thought this was going to be another accessory. Has an insert on the back that would fit into a slot. Right, so this is like a key to a door somewhere. Some sort of esoteric key. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Do you have anything else to say? The stag station is open. That building lay silent before even my time. A web of tunnels. Of course it's a web. Quite content where I am. Okay, cool. Where is, what's his face?
Sanjo.
Cornifer said, oh, I'll be at the shop, but he doesn't seem to have, like, made it back here yet. Bing bong. What a good little guy. Enoila, thank you for the 5 gifted. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Cornifer seems like a workaholic. Are you playing Hollow Knight in preparation for an eventual Silksong playthrough? I mean, yes and no. I'm playing Hollow Knight just to play Hollow Knight because I've never done so before. But, like, if this game is fun and people enjoy watching me play it, maybe I'll give Silksong a try as well. I recognize that basically everybody under the sun is playing Silksong at present, so I don't know for certain if that's something people are going to be into or if it's going to feel like, you know, we're getting burnt out on Silksong by the time I actually get around to it, but either way. Oh, Ancestral Mound is a thing there. Is that where the false knight was? His map will be at the shop. He himself always goes to the next zone. Okay, so, like, he basically sells you a map wherever you end up traveling to. That's useful, I guess. I wasn't certain if we were just in charge of making the map ourselves from that point onwards or what, but... The icon in the top left is the guy who was, like, just there crying. It was like, here's an unusual bug or something, right? I wonder if anything has changed about that now I've beaten the boss of this area or something. That might be worth going back to. So how far up do I have to go to reach that? Up here and along further, I guess. Cool. Right, like if I go up here, yeah, okay, great. I get it. I haven't been out this way yet, though. Oh, good, it's dark. Okay, there seems to be a toll station here that I can't interact with. Doesn't seem to be any way that I can turn lights on in there yet. Maybe that's something we do later. Again, I recognize that the whole thing here is Metroidvania, so I'm not going to dwell on stuff like that too much. Mainly trying out little encounters like this for my combat dexterity and going, am I prepared for this? I remember about that guy. But I died anyway. Or I took damage anyway, at least. Oh, he can just go past you like that. Cool. I guess if your meter on the left is full, like the vessel or whatever it is, and you need to heal the hit points, there's genuinely no need, there's no point in not doing that. If I'm making sense here. Because, like, the capacity of that thing only goes up so far, but you need hit points, and you're always going to be able to top that up by killing more stuff. Alright, yeah, I'm understanding. I'm still learning the ropes here. Still early days. Jumped under that guy, but it's fine. Oh! Oh, he like tosses you currency because you found his little kids. This is the Grub Hub. Oh god, there are so many. I mean, I don't know if the ones in the backgrounds count, but the ones in the foreground here almost certainly do. Cool. I assume there's some sort of reward for getting all of them or something as well. There'll be like an accessory thing for that. We found the Grub Hub, chat. Now I'm happy. Okay, so if we drop down here, we can go left. There are milestone rewards. Okay, cool. Good to know. And it said something about the city's heart this way, but I couldn't get past this lad. He was the main problem. I don't seem to have anything that can, like, deflect his projectiles yet, so that's sort of a no-go for the minute. Unless I figure out a way that I can hit him. But he just turtles up whenever I get close. And just doesn't seem to be allowing me to get within attack range, so that's fine. So I guess the way we go is to the right for now. It's fun. It's fun, this game. I like it. Another. Nothing that way. May as well check some of these walls. Always be tapping. I'll briefly check that nothing else has happened to this. The NPC is gone. Good to know. Smash our way through these guys. I don't think I can get up that far yet. I still don't know if there's a reason to get that high, but we'll see. Other than just ignore the spike trap. So this way leads to a dead end for now. This leads through to that gemstone mine. There are a couple of other exits to this shaft down here, one of which I think was that misty corridor that we couldn't really get through. Like this way leads to that sort of dark area. Then there's this. Oh, you've got a shield, huh? Why don't I get a shield? Cool. Find the opening and exploit it. And is that like a gondola? Oh yeah, of course, I forgot that they drop a couple more of those. Cool. I will heal up, don't worry. I'm trying to get a feel for like whether I can do that in the middle of combat or if I have to wait until the end of combat each time or what the ooh, that's some tight jumps here. Yeah, gotta be aware of moments like that. I was confident in the jump out, but not the jump back. But now I think I've got the knack. Well, this all looks vastly unnecessary. Oh. That seems like something I will have to gain additional jumps to retrieve the grub. Or at least get a way over the spikes. Interesting. Oh, hang on. So you can kind of, like, jump on enemies. Like that. You can't quite do it with scenery, though. Yes. Sick. Incredible. I love it. And that's just a timing thing. I was worried about the momentum, but it looks like the momentum, like, it kind of carries you through it. No, that's very cool. Okay, so here... Oh, there is. It's sort of like a train. Oh, it is a gondola. Yes. A door with an open slot. But that's not something that we can put in the key to the city that we have. It's not that. I don't seem to be able to, like, use this from the menu or anything, so... No, it's just saying a door with an open slot. So we don't have what we need to move on from this area, then. But maybe we continue this way. Further down. Is he sleeping? We'll just let him be for now. See what's to the left. See, now I know we can jump on spikes like that. All bets are off. Everything changes. Okay, the signposts are at least leading in this direction, so there's something going on here. Ah, the little guy's got me again. It's okay, there was a juice box back there, we're fine. And that one didn't drop little guys because it's a different kind of bug. Oh, we were right, and that was back up to the stag station. Okay. Yeah, I sort of know where I am. And that bench marker there is basically right next to where the stag station is. Cool. I'm trying to think where I saw... This big elevator? Big elevator I cannot get into. Okay, maybe later then? Trying to think where I saw any other spikes that I could do the jumps over. But I think the first one I remember of those was, like, back in the starting area. Which I don't think I can get to anymore. Unless I'm misremembering. I also assume this is like Dark Souls, where most of the time you can just sort of ignore the enemies unless you want to farm currency. So I'm going to go rest at the bench just so I can fill in more of this map. Because I'm trying to think of where I've been and where I haven't gone yet. Right, so yeah, gondola takes me that way, but I don't have a means to travel there yet. There's all the way to the left over that stuff. There's all the way to the right through there. Through, like, the amethyst mine part. You're all good. Although I could go back and... let me just spend the currency, because I don't know what the other shops are yet, so... Let's at least go and feed some more money to the people who are going to let me mark the map. Hey, what's up?
Bapanada.
So Stagway, Hot Spring. We have 99, of course we do. Just go and hit one more bug. Did I get the thing from Ancestral Mound? I don't know. Did I? I have this. I didn't enter it yet. Oh, okay. My bad then. So up here. And this way. Big lad practice. Thank you. I like that you can kind of like duck down past ledges and just kind of like cheese them like this. That's fun. So through here was the Ancestral Mound, right? Right, okay. I thought that was leading to a new area or some kind of thing. I think I just wanted to explore more thoroughly before doing any of this. Oh! You're delightful. Who's that creeping out of the darkness? Ma, you're looking grim, a strange, empty face, a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into the Hallownest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Gonna give you a spell? All you need to do is take it. I was wondering if it was going to attack me like the Spectre did. Oh. Consume the vengeful spirit. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul. So I have projectiles now? Oh, and now I'm in a different place? Oh no, I'm still in the Ancestral Mound. It's just a different looking place. Oh. Should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Do me a small favor, not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. A horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. Okay. So I can now... Shoost. That's pretty impressive, I guess. Ah, you're the horrible creature she wants me to slay. Jokes, you just came at me fast. So this is a whole area just sort of within... This is what I was curious about. It's like, this is a 2D map, but to what element is there like an area behind the areas we're looking at, right? So there's like a whole sub-area, like a little mini dungeon. You, I can tell, are going to be a problem. Oh, I thought that was looping back around to where we started. It is not. We are continuing on. Yeah, I know your tricks. Your tricksy little tricks. You're a shyster and a huckster, and I won't stand for it. No jumping over you. There are spikes. You get like a little bit of knockback from hitting them a certain way. Which is interesting for the platforming of this. Those you have to hit pretty quickly, I see. But again, like, the timing of it means that you can't really afford to mess up too much. Oh, hello. That's how you take out these guys. But then, oh, okay, right. They'll send these guys after you so you can replenish your stock of projectiles, right? That makes sense. And this is where the game has now become bullet hell. Sick. What is this? Soul Catcher. Oh, is that another charm? I hope it's another charm. Ah, so that was the beast. Yes? Snail Shaman. So you've slain the beast. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in this cavern's filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude, of course. We both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. And look, the gate between us is open. Imagine. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Okay. Well, I hope some health finds me right now, because that kind of kicked my butt a little bit. But there's a bench here, so what the heck. Glam Pixie, thank you for the 7 months. Been listening to keep calm while getting ready for a job interview. Heading out now. Thanks for streaming. Star Queens, hope you enjoyed the stream, and best of luck with your job interview. Hope it goes very well. Anything else you can tell me? While you hesitate, you'll get nothing more from me. Okay, cool. So now we have a projectile that will help us get through the armadillo bug guy, the man bear pig. I think there are a couple of little avenues I didn't explore here, so I'm just going to quickly breeze back through while I don't have stuff to fight. Just to make sure I didn't miss something. Well, this really seems like a one-screen dungeon, so that's also cool. I like that some of the items, like coins and stuff, are basically persistent. They don't seem to disappear on you entirely. Yeah, this. I didn't look through here. Ah. Now, that would have been useful. But I'm glad I went to a bench before I did that. Yeah, it's all about the timing, huh? Got thumped. Don't care. A snarman. There's a snarman waiting in the sky. Oh, and here's one of those cocoons that gives us temporary hit points. Well, the thing about that is... I can't get back out of here now. Did I get it all, or did it not count? I assume they refresh, but... The actual bonus giving things got away. Oh, there are things inside of there that I'm supposed to kill? I see, I didn't realize. I thought it was just collect all the blue goop. Is that not an exit I can escape from? Maybe not right now. Maybe not ever. Because, yeah, that... Right. Understood. they didn't get away permanently. I thought they just disappeared like the, what are the scarabs in Dark Souls that have the upgrade materials that just disappear at a certain point? How are you enjoying Hollow Knight so far? Really fun. Really enjoying it. Crystal lizards. Yeah, that's the ones I'm thinking of. Right, so we've done this Ancestral Mound bit. So now we have a means of getting through the armadillo-looking bug on this side. So maybe we'll go that way next. Is it this way? No, it wasn't, right? Although now I know what I know about spikes. I'm curious. Okay, this isn't the spike place. This is like a water place. Taking a decent break from Silksong right now. Yeah, I've Seen a few people say, like, Silksong is even more challenging than this game, so I figured I would start here, at least understand what the game expects of you, and then see how those expectations are eventually subverted by the sequel if I end up playing it. Oh, I can't replenish my temporary health points, can I? That's not at all how that works. Oh, there's a door here that I didn't find before. With more flyers and more spikes. Oh, yeah. I see how it is. My temp hit points gone, but that's fine. Oh, and another juice box. Wall jumps I can't do yet. Unless I can pop off of those spikes, like, sideways as well. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Can you, like, wall jump? Okay. Every time you get that knockback in the air, it screws me up. But I'm wondering if you can do that, can you do... Well, you sort of can. But I don't know for certain if this is a skill I should have yet. This is a situation where I go... Tink, tink, tink. Doesn't seem like I have the jumps yet. The hops. Yeah, I don't really want to have any hints. Let me approach this at my own pace. This is the area we're going next, though. Because this is the one that has the guy. The timing keeps throwing me when it's also got projectiles in the air. There we go. And I don't quite have enough that I can restore anything yet. So hopefully there's a means for me to recover health in a second. But I don't know for certain. I mean, this whole place seems like a hot spring, but I don't think it's like one of the hot springs that we found earlier, so... Greenpath. I can has bench. Oh, there are, like, birds. That's unsettling. Oh! A bush. Well, at least the bush gives me health. This is gorgeous. RIP that guy. Bush bug. Right. Defense mechanism. I got it. Does the same thing when it dies. Good to know. At least we got a little extra juice back.
Yep.
Understood. Okay. Couple of new enemies to figure out here. A little bit more advanced. Now that we're away from the first area. Oh. Okay. I just would love a place to rest my little head and update my map, please. Although, maybe I need to buy another map of this area first. Can a bug not have a place to sit? Yes! Haha! Don't have a map for this area. Okay, so I have to add on to a map that's been already created. Good. I mean, not great, but at least I know. First thing I have to do in any situation is find Cornifer. Map updated. You don't have a map? Well, at least I can update my map of the previous area. Which I don't seem to be able to look at from here, but then... Yeah, okay, I can do that. Neat that you can hide some of the pins and stuff as well, that's good. I was worried the map was going to become a little bit cluttered. Chat! There she is! It's the protagonist of the next game. Ready to tag in. Is that Mrs. Silksong herself? Okay, charges. Flying charges, good to know. I have a question. Can you do maneuvers like this in midair? Like, can you... Ah. Can you boil yourself alive? Can you, if you have, like, the charge thing, can you use that to, like, knock you backwards and get up to ledges like that? Is this one of those kind of games? Where, like, if you know what you're doing, you can kind of... I mean, I'm sure there are, like, sequence breaks and stuff people have found. Because I know speedrunners really like this game. But I'm kind of curious if I could, like, bring enough juice in here and then just, like, hop up to that. To be honest, a pixel-perfect jump might be able to make that. Because it seems like it's not too far away, but... Don't quite have enough coyote time. Yeah, interesting. Right, so now we go across here. And through there. Psych. I was no longer there. Anything going on with these? Doesn't seem that way. Just decorative, I suppose. Huh. Or are they? And you can't, like, jump while you're already falling off. You can't, like, jump in midair to get underneath this. Okay. So maybe something I have to consider in a minute. Hallownest's your favorite game outside of Minecraft? Nice. Well, glad I'm finally dipping into this. Because it's a very cool looking, very charming game. And evidently has a lot of mystery behind it. Right now I'm just trying to find the guy who has the map for this area. But once again, I'm not looking for hints and tips. If I start asking questions out loud, that is just me thinking out loud. And to be honest, because I'm concentrating on the gameplay, I won't really read the chat all that much either, so. Yep. Should have seen that coming too. So we couldn't get any further than this, right? Yeah. Bath number 2. But it's a whole different game once you know your way around, though, right? Is there any other areas I could leave this room from? Because this is very much the way I came in here, yes? And this was the bench which seemed to be sort of at the top of this place. Is there anything else in this room? There's the Venus flytrap. I met that guy. And there was that which I fell into again. Mainly doing that so I can heal. Oh. You're there also. Did we go this way before? Yeah, I think I must have. Okay. Right, okay, so I can't knock myself backwards with that move. Or if I could, it'd be very, very precise. Just curious. Yeah, you can absolutely destroy stuff with that. That's interesting. Okay, just getting my butt handed to me by a bird. I was curious if the vengeful spirit move would, like, move these platforms attached to vines. It feels like a very intentional decorative choice. Maybe it would, like, knock down the... Or maybe I can cut the vines. I don't know how I didn't do that just in my goofing around in that area. Horizontal slices only for some reason. Yeah, that's probably why I might have been, like, cutting vertically. Well, now I know that. That also tells me a certain amount about the design choices of some of the scenery in this area. Like, a lot of it is fairly deliberate. But since the cutting down of those vines is more permanent, I should probably try and explore using them as a higher up platform. Before I automatically cut them down when I find them, you know? Like, can I get anywhere from here that I couldn't get to otherwise? Maps. He's here. We found him. Yes. Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. Done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. I'll absolutely buy a map. And while I'm here, I'm also going to heal. Anything else to say? Ran into another traveller as I made my way down here. I tried to call out to her, she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. Wonder who that is. I do like his jaunty tune that he sings. Ah, okay. Yeah, I bet one of those platforms is meant to be dropped on an enemy. But these ones providing a path across the spikes is cool. Like that enemy down there, you can probably just smush like that. Seems like we just go down here then. Great. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at the map. Yep, there's the smushing. The smushing happens. Good to know. Very good. Very good. This is just a big room. The bench over there seems to be up quite a tall area, so I get the sense maybe I should be coming down to that from a different place, but I don't know. Remains to be seen. There's a lot of teeth in this area. This worries me slightly. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, you've got 6 eyes. Are you like the thing? Like the black egg? Listen. Tiny squib, you approach fearlessly. You a hunter like me. Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it. My journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. All right, then I will. The Hunter's Journal. Open the menu, navigate to the journal pane, defeat new enemies to add new entries. So, Codex Bestiary. Journal. Great. So now I know all of the names of these things. So they're husks, the rest of them, right? There's the false knight. Balder? Whose death heralds Fimbulwinter. The beginning of Ragnarok. I've been rewatching some folks playing God of War Ragnarok lately, and I think it's very funny whenever I see vague references to that. Moss Creep, yep. Volatile Mosskin. Tag yourself, I am Volatile Mosskin. So there's some sort of infection for these husks. So they're basically like zombies. Interesting. Anything else for you to say? They're only just beginning. Descend into the belly of the world and hunt down the life you find. Yes, sir or madam, I will. TNT sheep. It's the super sheep from Worms. I like the fact that there's all of these like scary looking teeth and whatnot there, but that was actually a good place to have gone. A grub! Another one for the grub hub! Yay! So glad I came down here. Something about those guys just makes me happy to find them, you know? Yeah, absolutely not. Okay, no need to cross that. Alright, you got me. You got me that time. I'm weaker on my right side. I'm acquiring massive amounts of currency. I'm curious when, if ever, I get to upgrade my weapon. Again, don't answer that. But yeah, I'm curious if there's a point at which I can deal a bit more damage to some of these guys. Okay, so we're in the top left of the big room now. There is an exit here, which I need to jump to, not fall to. The music is very good, yeah. There she goes. New journal entry. We have found the Silksong protagonist. Oh, ow. Yep, no, I see. I see what your deal is. Your deal is diagonals. Yep, mm-hmm. What is this? Those who stray from the White King's roads shall face the law of Un. Love a sentence I don't understand in a video game. See, if I attack you directly from below, you're defenseless. I have the high ground. Anybody else faced the law of Un recently? Really should be topping up my health. We're making our way along this long corridor. Oh, there's a big one. The big one is actually the little one. Okay, be bold with those. Strike swiftly, strike twice. Just a little guy with a big coat, yeah. Us gamers, we love to be the little guy in the video game. There we go. I got you. Right, understanding them a bit better. Wonderful. Mrs. Silksong's waiting for us over there. No, come back. You're getting us all the views on Twitch. This doesn't take me up to the bench unless there's a hidden path here. Which there might be, because I did think I'd probably have to get to the bench from above. But then again, I don't really know what the layout of this area is, so... Don't like the look of those branches. Okay, this is the corner in which everything dies, that's fine. You volatile mosskin. Ah, yes. Okay, we're about level with the bench now. These guys remind me of the glare a little bit. I can see how multiple of these is going to be a problem. May as well grab all the currency while we're safe to do so. And off we go. Multiple of anything is a problem. Fair. Why does it feel like we're back in the previous area? I guess the architecture of this place is all pretty similar though, right? Is there a lever I can pull here? Okay, that's a trap. There's a plant here that wants belly rubs. You're a little guy who I underestimated the hitbox of. What we do with little guys is we make soup out of them. Okay, yeah, I'm off track here if I want to go and find that bench. And again, I may not be able to get to the bench. It is worth a try. Is it me or are they slightly faster right now? Maybe I'm just... overestimating them. Man, I like jumping on them and, like, getting a little bit of that drop on them.
Yep. Yep.
Using them as a, like, a little platforming aid. Bench? A toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Okay, so we got to pay for the bench. But that seems permanent. That just unlocks that. Sick. Map updated. So now we found that route through there. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. And the hunter is marked on the map as well. I should also check. I don't know if I have any more charms yet. We do. We have this. Soul Catcher. Draw more soul from the world around you. Increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with an L. Nice. Okay, well, we might as well equip that for now, because I have no others. But it's worth 2, so we should keep that in mind when acquiring any others. I suppose that also helps if you want to use the projectile ability more. Man, this whole screen is like a bunch of different stuff you can do. It's the corpse of something that I killed earlier. Double tap the map button to open map in menu. Oh, sure, yeah. Like, I know that there's a few things that you can swap through here. I just, I like the fact that there's a hold to look at map button elsewhere. Yeah, there's this whole section. I'm expecting any of these, whenever they're covered with bushes and stuff, I'm like, any of those could just be concealing an entrance to or from something, so... Forgive me for, like, hammering away at the walls here, but it doesn't look like any of them are marked on the map, but there's always secrets in games like this. I think maybe we go down and left if we can. I'm trying to figure out where it's likely for the stag station to be, and I don't know. Because that's the other thing I want, is a fast travel point so that I can go back to Dirtmouth. And spend my money on more upgrades. More of these spiky vines, I see. Okay, well, we can go up here. Thought so. Oh, okay. Oh, you can fight them. Okay, cool. Didn't realize that until now. Guess I didn't have to until now either. And the little hunter icon appeared in the lower left, which I presume means I can read info about those in the codex now. Alright, that's locked off. So I have to approach it from above because there's a lever there. Got a Metroid all the Vanias. Marketplace things, thanks so much for the 29 months of Prime. Welcome back. You look like a thing I've just got to do that with, but... Then again... Oh! I see, interesting. Yep. So those are just, like, spikes. You hit them, you reset. I can't, like, stand on this thing, though, right? So I wonder if I can hang on to the tentacles. Because there doesn't seem to be any other way of getting across here, but... Maybe that's something we figure out later. Unless I gotta kill it. But it also seems like my only way of getting across to that platform for later, so who knows. From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. Okay, been up there. Can I get down to this? Yes, I can. Okay. Just got to be careful with some aspects of the ceiling. Alright. The juice box provides, and I can heal. I think that's our way back out of this area, though, is it not? Yes, there's one such way out of this area. And this is where we saw Silksong Lady go. So maybe we're supposed to be traveling this way as we traverse the area. Our next option is continue upwards, or go back to that previous area and head right, I guess. I went after the currency. I'm sorry. It was greed. I couldn't help it. I fell. I fell down. Didn't mean to, but I did. And it's fine. Yeah, like continuing up through here, past bench. We will update map at bench. Yeah, cool. That sort of shows where the viney areas are. It's a little bit of detail to the map. Just being cautious with that. That was not me damage boosting to get up to this ledge. Right, we've got to go this way. And then up. Alright. Now we are in a new place. I thought as much. And now the codex should tell us about Life Seed. Filled with lifeblood which can be extracted and consumed for its healthful properties. Right, you got to defeat a bunch of them so that you get extra stuff as well. That's fun. I like it says you can crush them between your fangs without thinking. It's like very much how the hunter would hunt. Fool eater. Love that. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. So Un, some sort of creator. Also a passer of laws. Hello. You're just a pile of leaves? No, you're a guy! A guy with projectiles, no less. I kind of need to get past you. Hello. We traded there. Okay, yep. Nice. We got him. Sweet. Good fight. Nothing down there? Also curious if there are occasionally secret paths that show up below me. But we'll figure that out. Didn't mean to shoot the projectile then. I do like how the area occasionally transitions from biome to biome like that. Helps the place feel a bit more alive if there's screens within screens. Now I've completely forgotten how to fight these enemies. Anything else over this way? Maybe. Oh, an NPC? Yikes. Okay, I missed. I missed again. Great. So much for that. Good old-fashioned sword for you. You missed? Oh, okay. You didn't miss, you were just biding your time and spawning yarn. Ouch. Okay, cool. It doesn't necessarily get stopped by that. Got to jump over it then, huh? Nice. Okay, good. Getting the strats down. Go again. Not quite a clean jump that time. Okay, that was better. Sick. Gotcha. Correct. A friend? A friend!
Akala, man?
You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about getting in the way and causing bother? You're welcome. Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why I call my weapon the Life Ender. He's like a grumpier version of me. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone lest I draw my nail. Okay, fair. He's like, you kill steal me, bro. We can't be having that. This is a gig economy. I need my XP. Zote the goat? Okay, right. You guys clearly know this guy fairly well. No, it's really cool. Where am I headed here? I'm sort of in this upper region that I don't quite know the layout of. Right, yeah, I was hopping back over those platforms, so... A quick backtrack to get back to where we were. I think whenever we find the next bench, or perhaps just whenever we get a little bit closer to the half-hour mark on the stream, I will probably consider wrapping things up. Don't have a map for this area, so this is a different place from Forgotten Crossroads. We're sort of between Greenpath and Dirtmouth. Does this maybe lead back to the starting area? Because I know I said that there was a spot there that would be interesting to climb if we had the ability to climb, but I don't yet, so... Curse you. At least I stayed on the platform this time. Perfect stream to watch while playing Silk Songs. I get 0 spoilers while having the same vibe. Nice, yeah, I like that. Happy to provide, of course. Alright, tricked. Looks like I maybe can't get across here then? Yeah. Yeah, the jump is a little bit too far. And the ceiling is a little bit too low. Worth a try though. And the spikes are there to tell you no. You shouldn't be doing that actually. Journal updated. Oh, with the expanded definition of what that guy is. Spends its time tapping its way through the roads and caverns near the surface of the kingdom. If you're patient, you can wait for it to come to you and pick it off. Nice. Yeah, really fun to have somebody else's notes on battle strategy once you've sort of mastered how to take care of one of those. Okay, don't really know where we're going with this yet because I do not have an accurate idea of where I am. Alright, Zote has left. We didn't end up going this way at all. Yet. So let's try that way. Right, we're back in this big room, huh? Well, it looks like there's something to the left we should be paying attention to. Oh god, 2 of those. Oh, hello. I'm being absolutely barraged. Okay, If we just... just smash our way through them, I guess. Man, Vengeful Spirit really does pack a punch, huh? Running a little low on life, though, so a bench would be nice. Maybe I should go back to the previous bench over here and then return to this... Oh. Oh, there's a grub there. Well, that should at least allow us to return there, in theory, or at least unlocks a route through to this room where I can drop down to a known bench location. Any bench knowers in chat? Great. Got a feel for that then. Never watched this game, thanks for streaming it, of course. Really wanted to give this a try for a while. And now seems like a great occasion to because of Silksong being out. So this is probably going to be the bonus game on my stream for a little bit. We'll see how well we do with it, of course. Both in terms of viewer interest and my actual ability to play the game. Right now I'm doing pretty well currency-wise, but that makes me nervous. Considering your currency is one of the things you lose when you take a death in this game. Alright, cool. There's a little bit of currency here and there that I'm not going to worry about collecting all of it. Whip started it Tuesday for the same reason. Is he streaming it as well? Awesome. If he's streaming it as well, then perhaps we'll take the opportunity to raid him. Or if he's just playing it casually on Stream Deck or whatever, then that's also cool. So I think I saw his achievements for it on Steam. Oh, he's posting about it on Instagram? Oh, that's neat. Fun way of getting your community involved without the pressure of streaming something like this for the first time, because I know this is a game with a passionate fan base, and so I imagine there are some folks who will want to avoid streaming it if they think they're going to get too many spoilers or whatever. There's a spacing you can get with these guys that you seem to be able to dodge their swipes and still get your licks in, but... I was healing! I was healing. See, I still really want to find the stag station here so I can go back to the crossroads and check in with the grub hub. Dang it, I walked into it. Oof. That was harsh. Okay, second proper death. Let's make our way back there and see what we can do to recover from that. I think I know my way back, though. These two you can double tap and then just make sure you stay away from the death rattle. Great. Alright, we've got a decent amount of juice left. The shade is going to be here, so let's try and... Oh wait, hang on. The stag station's down that way. Okay, let's try and get my stuff back at least. Because there might be a toll to pay for it. The shade is going to be above us. Alright, you. Okay, yep. Okay, mistimed that. Just gonna back off and heal real quick. I like that he's got a shield animation that goes up as well, like he can block you above. Okay, yeah, we got 2 that time. It's about learning the spacing. Alright, you. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, got the currency back at least. That was the tricky thing. Now let's go and find the entrance to that stag station again. I think it was down here. Yeah, past a little mossy guy. Yes. Of course, we got to pay. 140, wow. Of course, it's going to get more expensive as the game goes on because you have more currency. This way, young man. Sick. Okay, let's bench. And with it being 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream, we've made a decent amount of progress. I think we're probably going to wrap things up here, though. I might travel back to Dirtmouth just so I can pay for the last of the map upgrades. Don't think the last stag is a young man? Nonsense. He's a young man with a magnificent grey beard. Oh, he's here! Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you are hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. All glory to me, but I don't have time for adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Okay, cool. So he's not only a braggart, he is also forgetful.
Bafanada.
Bafanada to you. Let's get the last of these. Great. We bought everything in the map shop.
Opum Sanjo.
Selective memory, yes, definitely. See if Elderbug has anything else to say. The temple, yeah, we've been there. Braver amongst us once went there to pray, said they felt peace within the walls. After a while they stopped going. I wonder what changed. Well, it's been a lovely first stream, chat, but I think we will probably call it there for today. Just because I need to go and get a quick setup done for streaming with Joel from the West Hill server, or the Citadel server, rather, touring West Hill. So we're going to be back in about half an hour's time, at 3 p.m. UK time. Joel will be live as well, so we'll be co-streaming and sharing chats and that kind of stuff if we can. And then, yeah, we'll do a little tour of West Hill, guided by Joel. Maybe sneak a look at what else is going on the Citadel. And yeah, that's going to be available to patrons of the Spawn Chunks for a little bit. So the VOD is probably going to disappear from my channel. I'll download it, upload it somewhere, and maybe make it like a private link for Spawn Chunks viewers. Are we doing Minecraft Live again? Almost certainly, yes. We haven't talked about it yet, but chances are we will be, because we do that pretty frequently. So, thanks so much for joining me for my first stream from Hollow Knight. Looking forward to playing a bit more of this game, because it's a treat so far. Really enjoying it. And, yeah, hopefully, excuse me, as we explore more, we'll be able to discover more abilities, more of these little charms and stuff that we can equip, and we'll see what else this game has in store for us. For now, though, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in about half an hour, so if you want to stick around here or head over to Joel or, yeah, go ahead and say hi to anybody else. Maybe I will raid somebody just because we have a decent audience here, and there'll be lots of folks streaming around this time of day, I imagine. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's go and raid Soup for Eloise, who is doing a Just Chatting stream with a couple of other creators. Oh, just with Geeky Cassie. Nice. Alright, yeah, we'll go and raid Eloise, but then if you want to watch some Minecraft stuff, yeah, come on back here, and in about half an hour, Joel and I will be live. So I might as well go say hi. Alright, friends, thanks so much for watching. See you all soon. Have a good one. Take care. Bye for now.